second this bill to establish an Australian Federal Integrity Commission presented by the member for Indi. The member for Indi has done the work. This is absolutely the legislation the Australian people expect to be put into place to ensure we clean up our federal politics. An Integrity Commission with teeth is needed more than ever. This 46th Parliament has seen an appalling level of secrecy and questionable conduct, shocking incidents and cover-ups, and very questionable conduct from all layers, from backbenchers to ministerial levels. Spending of public funds without due process or any transparency. An increase in the level of objection to any kind of freedom of information requests. A real obstruction to any kind of transparency. An Integrity Commission with teeth would be able to investigate whether there is any question to answer or any corruption occurred in looking at issues like the member for Pearce's blind trust. The public is astounded at the events that can occur in this place. And instead, we've seen the government hiding behind the absence of an Integrity Commission and the use of whatever tools they've had at their disposal to prevent a thorough investigation. By contrast, we've seen our two biggest states' Integrity Commissions in action over the past week. They are hard at work. This week, both the New South Wales and Victorian Integrity Commissions are in full swing, investigating potential misuse of public funds through grants and through branch stacking and use of public resources to pay for political activity. And yet, at a federal level, there is no proper body to investigate serious allegations of abuse of position or power. Regular surveys show that 80% of Australians support the establishment of a federal anti-corruption watchdog. The closest thing we do have at the moment is the Auditor-General's Office, a body that is looking into scandals at the federal level, revealing further damning reports just last week into the administration of grants funds, showing that by value, most grants, 42%, are awarded through a closed, non-competitive selection process, and 20% had a reported selection process that was different to that was reported for their related opportunities. This adds to the already long list of scandals, including car park rorts, sports rorts scandals, Leppington Lansdale for Sydney's second airport, to name just a few. The Auditor-General is going above and beyond to investigate such matters with severely limited resources. What a Federal Integrity Commission would do is it would provide a forum for proper investigation and inquiry, an opportunity for wrongdoers to be exposed, but also for those wrongly accused to be exonerated and for due process to be followed. We don't want trial by media. We want thorough investigation. We need proper process. Mr. Speaker, all sides of politics claim to support the need for a Federal Integrity Commission, but the Australian people have seen very little action. I agree with the member for Indi that to avoid the partisan slinging match that we see all too often in this place, it is a proposal from the crossbench that has that ability to bring together the best model possible. A Federal Integrity Commission with retrospective powers is needed now more than ever to ensure that this record-breaking spending and all the events we've seen from both sides of politics and allegations are properly investigated. We've seen a disregard and a carelessness in this last Parliament to accountability and good governance that is dangerous. I would say it's an insult to the Australian people and our communities. Australians are subjects to rules and expectations in their duties and their jobs. There is no reason for public servants, MPs, senators and their staff not to be held to the same standards. It's time to bring on for debate the Australian Federal Integrity Commission Bill. The Australian people deserve better. They deserve to be able to trust in the government, trust in the decisions of this place, trust that there is a process to ensure integrity and anti-corruption. I commend the bill to the House.